Okay, so obviously with 60-some, 70-some people participating, we can't go through everybody's stuff in 3 hours or in the next hour and a half. So we'll go through who sent it in first, first come, first serve. Anyone else who does their homework, obviously you can just send it to me and I will talk to you. It just won't be in the room because we could spend 6 hours just doing that. So what you have in front of you, this is the checklist that Dan gave me for the questions you need answered on every single marketing campaign. These are the PowerPoints of what needs to be in what you've got. So, for example, will the guarantee be in the headline? Yes or no? Will the offer be in the headline? Will stories be used in the headline? There's a section on the offer. Does your order device or order form have a headline on it? Does offer give people opportunity to exercise power of choice? Yes or no? Not applicable. And you go through, go make a bunch of copies of this. Or email me, I'll give it to you in Word. And then you circle this when you go through and analyze your stuff. Because it's what we do. So I'm giving it to you. There's like 230 different points. You may not go through every single one every time, but it's what we do. So for everybody else, this will be on the in the Facebook group. You can download it in Word. Okay, so let's get started. So I'm going to go through some marketing systems, proven, already work, give you results so you can be inspired, and then we're going to go through and build yours, the video sales funnel. Yes? Okay, so this is for a coaching program I have for financial advisors to get professional athletes as clients. This is the postcard. This is what it looks like. That's the front of the postcard. This postcard went to thousands of advisors in your area. Will it be you? Who else wants to get professional athletes as clients? Did you miss this last week? The reason this says this is because we had a mix-up and it accidentally got mailed the week between Christmas and New Year's.
No, you've got to be kidding.
Can you believe somebody would do such a thing?
Ridiculous.
Nobody's going to be there. It's going to get 0% response, which is exactly what it got. 0, because no one was there to get the postcard. So we sent another one the day it was supposed to drop, and we just added, did you miss this last week? And we also sent an email that went with it that said, buried in your mailbox from a week ago when you weren't there was this postcard. You may have missed it.
That's a very clever marketing idea.
You think?
It that way. You know, I'll bet that your response on that next letter was better. Probably, it's hard to track. Because that first one was in the mail and you were able to get them. Wow, there's really interest going here. That's a great idea, Si.
Thank you, I appreciate that. All right, the humor costs extra, folks. So we sent an email saying it was buried in your mailbox while you were gone for the Christmas break. You didn't even see it. Here's another one. Go check your mail. You should have it today. So we made lemonade out of a screw-up. So anyway, URL, professionalathletemarketing.com. Because I'm about to share with you, our members have brought in millions of dollars in new assets from our new NFL, NHL, and NBA clients, and you can too. Professional athletes as clients, www.professionalathletemarketing.com. Compliance approval guaranteed or your money back. Proven marketing campaigns that guarantee athletes and their agents will respond. Access to professional athletes' personal contact information.
What is, I know it's probably it's an industry thing, I'm sure.
Yes.
What does compliance mean?
Compliance is the sales prevention legal department at every financial services firm that will tell you no matter what you want to do, you cannot do it, it's against the law, and you cannot use it. So financial advisor's biggest concern on anything is, will compliance let me do it? So that's why it's the first of 3 guarantees. We'll guarantee it or we'll give you your money back. Because they're thought, oh, that's a great idea, but my compliance won't let me do it. It's the first thing out of their mouth. No matter what the idea, I got a $90,000 Ferrari, I'll give it to you for 50 bucks. I need to go buy crack right now. My compliance firm won't do it. Back of postcard, as seen in Registered Rep Magazine, #1 trade journal for financial advisors. Happy picture of me. To see if you qualify to represent professional athletes, go to blah, blah, blah. Postcard went to thousands of advisors in your area. We can only accept 1. Will it be you? Picture of Jim Kelly autographed to me. Picture from Adam Lingner autographed to me. Marketing campaign that they get. That step. Postcard and an email and another postcard because we screwed up. Well, we didn't screw up, but it got screwed up. Okay, so it takes them to, they go to, oh, they also get a phone call. If they don't go to the website and opt in, they get a phone call saying, hey, you got the postcard, why didn't you go to the website?
I'm sorry, you had a 716 number on that.
I did. That was a typo. That's the wrong phone number. That phone number works. It was supposed to be a call aid tracking number that I screwed up and didn't catch. That was my mistake.
Sorry for...
No, thank you for pointing that out. So one of the interesting things about this campaign you're going to see is one of the other reasons why you won't do it, why people don't do things, is they think it has to be perfect. Right. I'm going to tell you something that's going to liberate your life. Good enough is good enough. This campaign had so many flaws in it that I'm going to show you, but it went out the door anyway, and it worked really well. So this, let me flip it over.
Seth, is it true that some people screw up intentionally just to kind of get
Yes, I've done it.
emphasis?
So this is the website, the web page it went to. That's it. Now, could I have made this look better? Yes. Could it have been a whole site as opposed to a squeeze page? Yes. The video isn't even centered. The color doesn't match. I didn't bother to get anybody to like it on Facebook, so it says be the first one of your friends to like it. I didn't even like it. And it has 4 comments. I didn't tell anyone to go comment. And one of them is a guy who's a local advisor going, hey Seth, our house is now on the market. So this website itself sucks. I break a ton of rules in this opt-in video I'm going to show you, not the least of which is that it's 8.5 minutes long. It's not a 3-minute or 30-second opt-in video, it's 8.5. You're going to see why, and you're going to see why it worked.
And hopefully, folks, I'm a financial advisor. Hi, Seth Green here for the Financial Advisor Marketing Program, and you are here because you received an email from me about the release
I didn't mention the postcard mistake.
Marketing Program for the very first time to the public, to advisors like you. Before I tell you about the program, I'm going to tell you who I am a little bit, why you should listen to me. I've been written about in 3 best-selling books on financial advisor marketing. I am a producing advisor. I've written about in The Connectors, how the world's most successful business people build relationships and win clients for life. Been written about in Using Other People's Money to Get Rich. And been written about in And the Clients Went Wild, how savvy professionals win all the business they want. I've also written about the Registered Rep and some other trade journals as well for my unique marketing campaigns. Now, this particular program we're talking about is our campaign to get you professional athletes and clients. Now, we've all read, I have for years have read about the articles in Registered Rep where you see an advisor who gets to works with professional athletes and what their life is like, and they get floor seats for games, and they get flown around and hang out with the athletes, and they get how much about athletes and how different signing bonuses, and this advisor has this fabulous practice of professional athletes and wonderful life. And usually, how they got there is they were a professional athlete, played for a number of years, then retired and became a financial advisor.
Seth, are you doing this this pitch all just no editing, nothing?
No editing, talking head video, me talking, no teleprompter, no script. I mean, I knew what I wanted to say, but I didn't write the script, and I can't really show you the rest of it. Okay. All right. So a lot of the video is disqualification. You can't get in the program, and here's why. Here's the requirements you have to meet. I did a lot of what we call takeaway selling. So I said, you have to be in the business at least 10 years. You have to generate at least $500,000 a year in production. You have to be spending X amount on marketing right now. You have to be independent. I don't want you if you're at a wirehouse like Merrill Lynch because your compliance department won't approve it, and I know that already. So I listed a whole bunch of criteria they had to meet, and they had to be in a city with multiple professional sports teams. I didn't want one where they only had one football team and that was it because it wouldn't have been enough clients for them. It still would have been nice, but I want 2 or 3 sports teams, etc. So I narrowed the marketplace down a whole lot. And then spent a whole bunch of time saying, if you qualify for those, you have to go through an interview. And then you can watch the video on what the program is and decide if you want to be in it or not. So instead of a please opt in video, it's a please go away video, unless you meet these criteria. Now, and then they opt in, and it was put me on the list because I want to get interviewed to see if I qualify, and then I want to watch the sales video on this phone to see if I want about the details of the program. So postcard, combination of postcard, missed postcard, postcard, and email, got a 15% opt-in rate. So 15% of the people who got the postcard opted in on the site. So that's a 15% response rate, which is very good. Then, after this, they go watch. I sent an automated email saying I had researched them, they could skip the interview process and go right to watching the sales video. So I had told them they had to be interviewed and I let them off the hook. So they felt special and I didn't have to do it. Because I didn't know how many people were going to respond. If I had like 5 or 10, I wouldn't have cared. I would have interviewed each one because it was said it was going to be a half-an-hour interview where I decided if I wanted to talk to them and let them in the program. So I let them off the hook for the interview because we had so many people respond. I didn't want to talk to them all because it would have taken me months.
How many is how many?
It was like 110 or something. It was a decent number. And we sent the postcard to like 700 and some odd people.
778.
778. Spoken like a man who knows what he's talking about. Who might have had something to do with the postcard. Okay. So
Both postcards.
both postcards, yes. Both postcards. So then they got, the email saying you don't have to be interviewed, I Googled you, I looked you up, I checked your LinkedIn page, whatever. Took them through the sales video. So this was the sales page. It was literally a video and this add to cart button that pops up at the end of the video. And it's one video. I did it on screencast, so it's PowerPoint and voice, 45 minutes. So they have to watch a 45-minute video, and then they hit Get Access, and Get Access takes them to the Add to Cart page. Again, mistakes I made. I should have put a video above each one detailing each specific part of the program they could buy. I didn't. So it was you can pay for it for a year and save 25% if you give me your credit card for $12,500 today, or you can pay monthly for $1,300 a month. Or if you already own the list of the athlete's personal contact information and you don't need that, the rest of the marketing program is $650 a month. So they had 3 choices. But if they didn't have a list, it was choice 1 or 2.
Chances are we wouldn't have those.
We had 2 advisors who had the list. No one else did. They had already bought it because the list is like 11 grand to buy. The personal contact information for every athlete in the country. So most of them haven't bought it. Because again, it's too expensive. And they wouldn't know what to do with it if they did. So, if they didn't buy, yes.
I'm sorry. So the sales video that you had before, like you said, 45 minutes.
Yes.
And that other funnel that you had me look at, the 13 steps or
Yes.
whatever it was. So that's a lot of commitment in my time. So obviously
Yes.
you're disqualifying people.
Yes.
Because if they're not there at the end,
Yes.
they're not a good candidate.
Correct. There's been the argument forever about long copy versus short copy, long videos versus sales videos. Here's the answer. Ultimately, you let your marketplace tell you. If they won't watch it, they won't watch it. But if your copy is if your material is interesting enough, they'll keep watching. Yeah, the funnel you saw, the 133 steps, the one that sells our marketing funnel, our funnel that sells our funnel, there's like 9 videos. It takes at least an hour to get through them.
If you built the why big enough for them,
Yes.
then they'll keep going.
Exactly. Spoken like a man who knows what he's talking about. If you build the why. Okay, so let's talk about results. And let's talk about the rest of the funnel. So if they don't buy off of this, a couple days later, they get, this is the new version. There wasn't a different version before the first time we tested this. They get a DVD. The DVD is a DVD of the sales video. They also get a sales letter. It looks like this. Guess what this is? It's a transcription of the sales video. So they can read it, they can watch it again, and they can watch it online. So I repurposed the same content. But they get a direct mail package of this in the DVD. We've tested this 3 ways. We tested it where we sent them this and a DVD in a plain white envelope, regular mail. We send it fake FedEx, and we send it FedEx. And we're going to talk about all the differences and all the numbers. Fake FedEx is an envelope that's 9 by 12. It looks just like FedEx, but it's got like an eagle on it instead of the FedEx logo. It gets delivered regular mail, but it looks like a FedEx package.
Looks urgent.
It looks urgent, but it's not FedEx. Okay, then they get a phone call if they still haven't bought. Then, like a week later, they get a downsell email. They get a whole other campaign selling them a lower price coaching program, which I don't have with me. I apologize. But let's talk about, so, postcard itself, go opt in, go watch, go buy. We generated about $26,000 in revenue in the first 24 hours. Then we generated another $39,000 off the split in the DVD. And the first DVD that we sent didn't have the graphic design. It was literally something we printed on a label in our office. And it did not have a pretty case. It was just a plastic one you get when you buy a box of DVDs at Office Depot. So we're now going to test sending a pretty DVD. And we're going to send this, instead of just stapled, we're going to have it printed. So it's like 11 by 17 paper folded over, like a booklet where it's stapled. So we're going to test a nicer package and see if it pulls better. And see if it justifies the cost, or if there is a diminishing return. So, of the 3 ways we sent the direct mail, the lowest conversion rate, surprise, surprise, was snail mail, white envelope. We got people who, nobody bought off of that. We got people who bought off of fake FedEx, and we got people who bought off of FedEx. We got 3 times as many people buy off of FedEx, which justified the additional $15 in overnight fees. And they bought faster. The people who got it via fake FedEx, via regular mail, on average waited 7 days from when they got it to buy it. The people who got it via FedEx bought the same day. They watched that DVD again that day and bought. So we got velocity of money. We got speed. Because it came urgent and it was FedEx, they thought it was more urgent, so they took action faster. So I can now take that money sooner and go buy more postcards. Make sense? System works. So now when I go mail my next, I'm not going to mail 800 next time, I'm going to mail 1,600. And if the results are the same percentage-wise, then I'm going to mail 32, then I'm going to mail 64, I have a list total of 300,000 financial advisors, I will eventually hit every single one. Because if it keeps working, I've got a system that X number of people, I spend this much, 1 postcard instead of 2 next time, please, 1. I have a system that I know what my ROI is.
I don't know, the 2 postcards look pretty good.
Yeah, except next time won't be Christmas. I can't say that you weren't here for Christmas, you missed
All right,
it.
we'll just do 1 the next time.
I appreciate that, thank you. That was nice. Okay.
Seth, I'm sorry.
Yes, no, please interrupt us whenever you're ready.
So, what were you actually selling them? A course on how to market?
A coaching program, a membership site, that inside of which they got the listed athletes, and they got 2 marketing programs, one that went to athletes, one that went to their agents, to get them to say, I want to work with Jason.
And was it a series of videos that they watched? Was it?
There is a live webinar once a month, there are training videos in it, there are PDFs, there are JPEGs, there are Word docs.
Okay. Classic membership.
Yes, a membership site, a marketing system membership site. Yes, that is what we were selling.
Did you sort your list, when you direct mailed them? Did you work that in a particular order?
I did. That's a good, thank you for bringing that up. I forgot to mention that. I picked 2 cities because, again, part of this is there's that area exclusivity. You will be the only advisor in your city who gets this program because I can't have 10 advisors all marketing to the bills. It won't work. Because the bill, who do I go to? I got 10 different advisors sending me the same thing, the same marketing. How do you tell the difference then? It's the same problem all over again. Everyone looks the same. So it was area exclusive because there was only 1 per city, and I did Pittsburgh and Boston. I'm not a sports nut. I wanted a city with multiple teams and lots of advisors in it that was big enough. And my father-in-law watches football 4 hours a day and is obsessed with sports, so he said I wanted rabidly passionate sports, like really insane sports fans, and he said Pittsburgh and Boston they're really crazy about their teams.
But, all right, so you got a lot of people sending back in, and based on what you said, you've sold more than 1. You sold more than 2.
No. We sold more. We sold 2. The additional revenue was the downsell of the cheaper coaching program that is not area exclusive. So I thank you for bringing that up. So 2 guys got one guy in Boston took it, 1 guy in Pittsburgh took it. What we sold to everyone else was, your city's taken, you can't have the athlete program. You can have our next level down of coaching program that isn't about athletes, but will still double your sales in a year. So everyone else bought that, which is cheaper. So yes, I limited myself by saying you can only get 1. But again, it wouldn't work if 20 advisors were all marketing the same sports team.
Oh, no,
Yes. Thank you for bringing that up. I forgot to mention that. Yes, correct. So all the rest of the revenue was selling you can't have this, but we'll give you something else. Okay. So now we're going to start going through. We're going to talk about what needs to be in your funnel, your videos, and then we're going to go through people who send in their videos as homework and see what they got. With me? So you're going to write this part down because it's not in the slides. Your first video is your opt-in video. This is where you're driving them to learn more. To say, ooh, I want that. Opt-in video. So here's what needs to be in an opt-in video. Can I grab some truffles? Sure. In a box. Thank you. Are you sick of blank? Write this down or type it. Are you sick of blank? If you need more paper, I've got notebooks. Look at me when you're done writing that so I know to move on. Are you tired of blank? Are you fed up with, so we did X, Y, are you fed up with Z? Are you sick of X? Are you tired of Y? Are you fed up with Z? Hi, my name is Zach Munger. I'm from Quad B. Hi, my name is blank. I'm from blank, and I help blank do blank. I help blank, your target market. I help financial advisors. I help business owners. I help junior golf girls. Are you sick of blank? Are you tired of blank? Are you fed up with blank? Hi, my name is John. I help blank, your target market, do blank. What is the benefit they're getting? I help business owners get a website, get a custom web presence so that they can blank. Get more customers. I help reduce your costs so you can spend more on selling. I help you communicate better so you can increase your sales and have a better life, take more time off, work less, make more, invest for retirement without having to worry about it, sell Zoo t-shirts so you can stop worrying about where your next donation is coming, whatever it is. So, are you sick of X? Are you tired of Y? Are you fed up with Z? I'm blank. I help you do this so that you can have this. That's your opt-in video. So then the end is, so give me your name, email, and cell phone, or name and email, or whatever you're asking for, and in exchange I will give you whatever. I'll give you this free report, free DVD, free video series, free white paper, free retirement analysis, free ebook, whatever the irresistible free offer is, your widget, your lead generation magnet. What are they opting in for?
So it's not that I'll give you this and you give me this, it's I'll give you this and fill in below.
Yeah. So I'll give you, if you go to Financial Advisor Marketing Book, which is the website for my new #1 Amazon bestseller, thank you to everyone who bought it, you'll see on my site you can get a copy of the book for free. A Kindle copy for free. If you opt in, give me your name, email, and cell phone, I'll give you a free copy of my best-selling book. So enter your name, email, and cell phone below, and I'll give you a copy. I'll email you a copy of my book. Does that answer that question? Which I discovered when I got the physical copy of it has about 20 pages of typos that I missed.
Doesn't have to be perfect.
It doesn't have to be, and it didn't even have a back cover. I put a back cover on here. There's a back cover, but it didn't print. So I was like, oh my God, there's not even a back cover, which had testimonials on it, and from really cool people, and it's not there, but it's still a bestseller. Okay.
It's
That
your
everybody,
best-
I'm sorry?
It's your bestseller. That's how you word it.
No, it is a bestseller.
Oh.
It's #1 on Amazon. I'm not making this stuff up. Okay, so everybody got opt-in video 1? Okay, so we're gonna watch, so this is moredentalpatientsin30days.com. This is Angel. This is her opt-in page. Let's see if we can watch her video. Let's see if YouTube will cooperate.
Dental patients.
Oh, hang on. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Angel from moredentalpatientsin30days.com. And if you're visiting this website, that means you've received something from me in the mail, or somebody thought enough of you to refer you to this website. Now, before I get started, I'd like to tell you a little bit more about me and why you should listen to me. First, I help dental practices to get more dental patients. How I do this is by using direct response marketing, specifically direct response marketing methods online. And I can do the same for your dental practice. I'm also the author of Social Media Marketing Success. Now, what I'd like to give you are 3 free videos that will show you how to get dental patients in the next 30 days. All you have to do is enter your name and email to the right of this video, and I will give you the first video right away, and the next 2 videos will come over the next couple days. Again, all you have to do is enter your name and email, and I will see you on the other side.
Okay, so that was, oh, stop talking, Angel. Okay, so that was her opt-in video. So let's give Angel, who's a virtual participant, some feedback. Good start. You didn't exactly follow the format, which was posted on Facebook for everybody to do and watched and stuff. So you got following directions is helpful. So you got to lead with the are you sick of, are you tired of. You got to, the formula you want to follow, again, not in slides, so write it down, is problem, agitate, solve. PAS, problem, agitate, solve. You've got to identify their problem, make them upset about it, and then show them how you solve it. So that's the are you sick of, are you tired of, are you fed up with? Because if they don't have any pain, they won't do anything. People are only motivated by 2 forces. They either move away from pain or towards pleasure. Pain, for whatever reason, sells better. It is more powerful a force. If you do not believe me, forgive the R-rated analogy. Next time you're having sex, drop a brick on your foot. See which wins, the pain or the pleasure. The pain will win. So, you have to make them upset about them. You have to identify the problem, because they may not know they have one. We can't assume they think it's a problem. I can't assume every financial advisor wants professional athletes as clients. They may not. I can't assume you all want marketing. You may not. You may just really like the food here. There are people who show up at 6:30 in the morning for my BNI meeting who really like their coffee. Actually, you know what? Everybody raves about the Greek yogurt at Milo's. This Greek yogurt is the best. I'm like, seriously? I'm not getting up for freaking yogurt. I'm getting up to make money. If there's ever a week that I show up at my BNI check and I'm not making money, I'm quitting. That's just me. So anyway, go get some Greek yogurt. So you can't assume they know it's a problem, and you can't assume they're disturbed. You have to disturb them. So for dentists, if you're trying to give them more patience, it could be, are you sick of ineffective advertising methods that don't work? Are you sick of working 80 hours a week in your practice and you feel like your staff makes all the money and has all the fun and has no stress? What is their pain point? Are you sick of your salespeople not performing? Are you sick of not a lousy closing ratio? I know we don't like closing ratios, but whatever. Something. So you have to identify the problem. Are you sick of worrying about the stock market every day? Are you fed up with wondering how you're ever going to retire and be able to pay your bills, and are you afraid of living on cat food? Or whatever it is. So you got to go, are you sick of, are you tired of, are you fed up? You can change the wording a little bit, but that's the one that's worked the best for us and our clients. So here, I'll show you, let me give you this one. The site isn't done, but this is a marketing client who couldn't be, local marketing client who couldn't be here today. This is theweightlossbuffalo.com. This is for Dr. Jack Saya, who's a chiropractor who does weight loss. But check out his opt-in video. You'll see it follows a interesting format.
Hi, this is Dr. Jack Saya of Weight Loss Buffalo. Are you sick of the fad diets that don't work? Are you tired of trying to keep up with the latest workout craze only to be disappointed with the lack of results? Are you fed up with being paralyzed in front of the refrigerator or a restaurant menu because you simply don't know what you're supposed to be eating? Hi, I'm Dr. Jack Saya. If you will fill out your name, email address, and cell phone number, I will send you a video copy of our groundbreaking weight loss seminar, absolutely free. You will learn things like how to trigger your fat-burning hormones instead of your fat-storing hormones, why exercising may cause you to actually gain weight, and why low-fat diets have not given you the results you desire. So enter your contact information, and I will get that access to you right away.
See? Under a minute. And then end slow. See? And then nice headline. Don't try to lose another pound until you watch this. Groundbreaking seminar reveals how to once and for all lose the blah, 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 weight and stuff like that. We just added one thing to his little opt-in box. How much weight do you want to lose? Because we're going to send customized marketing to them based on how much weight they want to lose. But that's the formula.
Seth, what about credibility? Obviously, Dr. Jack must have been talking about it as a doctor. Angel, I don't remember if she said I'm a dentist or I'm a dentist office manager. Or
No, she wrote a book about social media, but she did not say anything about, so that's the hi, I'm blank, and I help blank do blank so they can blank. So yes, so for example, we're redoing all of our videos in the funnel that you've seen now. So now it's, I'm a #1 Amazon bestselling author, and I'm a professor at Madai teaching the first MBA level class in direct response marketing. So yes, credibility is important. So they need to know why they should listen to you. That's who I am and why you should listen to me. She said, I'm going to tell you who I am and why you should listen to me, but she dropped off the why you should listen to me part, except for I help you do this and I wrote a book. So yes, that needs to be in there. Yes, you'll notice it was in the Jack video. I mean, it is instant in, I'm Dr. Jack Saya. Not all of us have initials before our name that instantly convey that.
And Dr. Jack did that in your studio.
Yes, Dr. Jack did that in our studio, correct. Which obviously you're going to do as well. Okay, so then she has an immediate upsell after you opt in. Right after you opt in, it says get the audio on CD plus a bonus track of the 6 social media mistakes and how to avoid them. Only pay shipping and handling, buy now. So I like that she has an upsell, which she got off of our follow-up sequence for ultimatemarketingmagician.com. But the only problem is, it's get the audio on CD. She's sending them videos. So I think you've got to either give the video on a DVD, so that the format is the same, you just watched it, now you can watch it again. Like we had you watch a video for the athletes, and then we mailed you a copy of it. You could, if you're going to switch formats on them, I would be more specific and say, so you can listen to it on your car, in your car, or listen to it on your iPod. Explain why you're giving it in a different medium. And honestly, I would have a video here selling the DVD or the audio as opposed to nothing. I like that there's a picture of it, but I would have a video, which is what we have. And it doesnn't say how much, you've got to buy to find out how much it is. And so it's a good start that there's an upsell, I just would finish it. Then if you say no thanks, if you buy, you buy, and then at the end it takes you to the video that you're watching right away. If you say no thanks, it says go check your email. To go check your email for the link to the first video that you said you were watching right away. So I would just take them straight to the video and not make them go check their email for it. And if you're going to make them go check your email for the double opt-in, I would say why. Please check your email for the link to your first video. And I wouldn't have the rest of this page be blank. I have something like, when you watch the video, you're going to learn blank, resell the video that you just told them you wanted them to get. This is the first email that she sends out. Thanks for requesting information about how to attract more dental patients in the next 30 days. Here's the link for the first video where you will learn the power of having your own client list and how you can start creating one for yourself. Okay, so I'm not sure they don't have, I mean, they're dentists. They've got those giant files in their office of every chart. So they may not think of it like a client list, but I'm not sure I'd word it like that. They may think, oh, I have a patient list, and why do I need to start creating one? I've got one. In the meantime, if you'd like to chat, you can give me a call. I wouldn't offer that yet. Because if she's really this super busy marketing dental guru, why does she have time to say, give me a call anytime? You're cheapening your positioning by being too available. And this applies to everybody. Don't make house calls. You're supposed to be the expert. Your lawyer isn't making a house call. Your surgeon's not making a house call. You shouldn't be either. Because who's got time to run around and meet people at 4:30 after school? Someone doesn't have enough clients. Make your clients take off of work to come see you. Make them drive 3 hours or whatever. You get the point though? Click here to watch the first video. I like that there is a PS and she put the video in the PS. That was good. Again, I would change the copy. Then there's her, okay, so that's the video. I'm not going to make you watch all 3 videos because we're going to talk, because she didn't, I've seen these already. She didn't follow the format of what I'm about to tell you. She's reworking her videos right now, so we're going to skip showing them to you until the new ones are done. And that's the email of the next. So let's go what's in video 2. Want to write these down. Again, this isn't on the slide. So video 2. This is what I call the kitchen sink video, because there's a whole bunch of stuff in it. Video 3 and 4, there's like one thing in each one. Video 2, there's a whole bunch. There are 9 things in video 2. 9 things you need in video 2. So you're going to make a list. Number 1, you are going to restate who you are and what you do. Again, that's like 30 seconds. Hey, I'm Gary Okino. I help parents of junior golf girls. They improve their game and they get college scholarships, and then their parents don't have to pay for school. Whatever it is. So that's like a sentence or two. Who you are and what you do. Number 2. Everybody ready for number 2? Yes. Yes, sort of. Okay. The common challenges in the industry you're in. So what are they experiencing that they're pissed off about? Your target market. I'm experiencing noise in the restaurant industry right now. Common challenges. Yeah, they're banging out the chicken. Common challenges. Are there 52 funds in their 403B and they're paralyzed with indecision because they don't know what to pick? Are there 27 different consultants and they all look alike and they don't know how to identify someone who can really help them? Are there way too much dog crap literally in the marketplace and they don't know? Sorry. Are they frustrated with their Doberman and traditional dog training doesn't work? Traditional sales training doesn't work. They've been told it's a numbers game, but whatever. So what are the common challenges? You know, I'm trying to do video for my business and I don't know who to turn to, I don't know what to pick. Why am I doing this? Shouldn't I just go buy a TV commercial? Doesn't the TV studio do production? Whatever the architectural design firm, it's a visual product and you're trying, how do you convey on a CAD model what you really do? I don't know, but I'm making stuff up. What are their challenges?
Single line.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like here's some of the challenges. Are you experiencing these issues? You might be, blah, 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 blah. Number 3 is your story. Here's how I got here. My marketing one, I started out making 300 cold calls a day, begged my wife to hire Dan, changed my life. Now I'm telling you how to change yours. So your story, here's how I got here. And in that, number 4 is how you found the solution to their challenges. So Dan taught me this, I went out and did it and it worked, and now I'm telling you. I found the solution because the ancient Japanese journeyman golfer on his deathbed said, "Oh, Gary Okino-san, you must carry on my legacy. I teach you and only you. You'll change the world." It's a true story. He's Mr. Miyagi. So anyway, yeah, so how you found the solution. I worked for, I tried every other training under the sun and it all sucked and I hated it, and so I invented my own because all this stuff is bunko. Numbers game too, whatever. Number 5, the results of your solution. Here's what's going to happen. Do what I tell you and X. I now have this program where you will double your sales in 12 months, guaranteed, and we got 31 people in my office who are going to execute it for you, and we're going to change your business. Number 6, and this one takes a little bit of explanation, old world versus new world. So in the old world of selling, it was a numbers game. It was how many people do you talk to, and you just got to talk to enough no's to get to the yeses, and you tell until you're ready, and then they buy, and you beat them into submission. Old world. Tom Hopkins, whoever, Brian Trade, whoever, Dale Carnegie, just smile a lot, hand up business cards, whatever. The old world. In the new world, which is you're the new world. In the new world, it looks like this. I'd like to invite you to join me. This is important. After you say the old world, and they'll probably go, "Oh my God, I do that right now. Oh my God, I'm in the old world. I don't want to be in the old world." I'd like to invite you to join me in the new world, where all of your prospects will be magnetically attracted to you, happily find your site, give you their contact information, and then buy what you're selling at whatever price you want. Or, in the new world, you're going to shave 10 strokes off your golf game and not have to practice 7 hours a day. Or you're not going to be struggling for money and trying to have budget cuts and have to send the elephant off to Toronto because you can't afford it, because you're going to sell so many of these damn t-shirts that you're going to be printing money. It's a little hypey for a zoo, but for a non-profit. In the new world, your dog is going to bark when he comes home and reach at the door and not going to crap all over the rug and not going to bite your shoe and not going to eat your kids, and you're going to have the dream dog ownership experience that what you got a dog in the first place for. He really will be your best friend. And sit will happen. Number 7 is your solution. So that's old world versus new world. Number 7 is the solution. So here's what you do. How are you the solution? I have this patented, pending program that's gonna change your golf game forever. And in it, you're gonna learn blah, 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 blah. Number 8 is the most common mistakes they are making because they don't have you. So you'll see there's a flow to this. In the old world, you did this. I'd like to invite you to join me in the new world where your life will be like this because I have the solution to these most common mistakes you're making right now. I'm cold calling, I'm knocking on doors, I'm investing in bonds when interest rates are going to go up. Smacking my dog with a newspaper and that's not working. And then 3 days later I try a clicker thing and that doesn't work. And my dog is now confused and running around in circles because I keep trying different training methods.
Now, how long would this video be?
It's going to depend, but depending on how long it takes you and how many issues that come, I mean, it could be 10, 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this isn't a quick 30-second video because you can't address all of these.
Right.
But again, they just opted in, so they want to tell, they want to know. So as long as you're delivering good stuff, they'll keep watching. Now, if all they were looking for was some tiny, quick 30-second fix, then it won't work. But that's not, hopefully, your ideal client anyway.
That would have been the first video to draw them into it.
The first video draws them in, correct. That's the 2 to 3, that's 1 minute, 2 minutes. Like you saw Jack, it was like a minute, 9 seconds. So if you are sick and tired of trying to lose weight and have it not work and you're frustrated, you're going to opt in and say, yeah, that's what I want. If you're not sick and tired or fed up, then you won't care and it'll go away. And you won't matter anyway.
During the video sequences, I mean, are you putting a call to action on the second one too? Like if you were
getting
ready
there.
to buy.
Yes, we're getting there. So number 9, the last part, so we just did what are the mistakes they're making. Number 9 is the first thing they should do. This is something from Frank Kern. You're delivering what we call results in advance. You're going to give them something to go do that they can do right away and see results and go, oh, this guy's got it. It works. What he said worked. And if he gave me this for free, how much better is the stuff I'm going to get that I'm going to pay for? So this could be, so go check out, this could be, for example, I give them a survey to send to their clients to find out about all of these things they have, all of the money that they don't know where it is that the client forgot to tell them about. I give the survey tells them, the advisor, all their hobbies and stuff and all this cool information that they can use to market. So I give them the survey for free. Say, here, go send this to your clients and watch 20% respond. Because that's on average how many will take it. And they're like, holy crap, I never got a 20% response rate before. And wow, I know all this stuff about my clients now and I just uncovered a whole bunch of assets I can go get. Or on the marketing side, one of the things I give them is the first thing in the video is go get a call 8 number and track your next marketing campaign for $2. Oh wow, now I really know how many people called. I never knew that before. It's amazing for $2. So, or go look at your website on a cell phone and see what it looks like. It's not mobile optimized, look how crappy it looks. Or go type in this, go to download SEO Quake on Mozilla Firefox and then type in your website and see what comes up. Give them something so they can go, oh my God, this guy knows what he's talking about. I just saw a result. I can't wait to see what he gives me next.
So is it too long to, what you give them would be, go to Skype, download this program so you can record some of your phone calls, make your phone calls and listen to them?
No, you could do that, because you could tell them that, but if you're going to give them something like that, I would also send an email, so you tell them in the video, and then they get an email reminding them, these are the 4 steps you needed to go take. Like I send an email after the video saying, here's the Word doc of that survey, or here's a link to call 8, go buy a number. So remind them, because they're not going to remember to go do it.
So you send them the Skype connection, send them the programs,
Yes.
everything.
Send them the steps.
Click, click, click. Okay.
Yes. You have to tell them what to do, and you have to make it as easy as possible for them to do it, and you can't rely on them remembering. Because you're not going to remember half the stuff I tell you, that's why we video it and you can watch it again. Well, this was 3 hours, but still. So that's the end of video 2. It's the first thing they should do where they can go see results in advance. It could be, go check to see if this is available, you know, or try this golf drill. Hold the club in your gut and go that, whatever that thing was. Oh wow, that worked. Boom, I'm hooked, I want more from this guy. That's what you want. I did something, I got results, I want more. Everybody got that part? Okay, that's video 2. Video 3 is really easy. Video 3 is the proof it works video.
I'm sorry, Seth, before you get off of that.
No, go ahead.
I get the golf and all that. What about financial services? What do I do? What would be?
Well, let's do you and then let's do Jay. Okay, so we're doing R&D tax credits?
Yeah.
Okay, so go, I'm making this up right now on the spot, so forgive me, I may get this one wrong, I'm brainstorming, but go look at your budget, your cash flow, balance statement, income, wherever it is, and see how much you spend on R&D, and you'll know there may not even be a line item for R&D in software. I don't know if you have one, but think about all of these things that you do. It's not just guys in lab coats, and find out how much you spend.
Or there's a, you know, of course, a form that you fill out.
Yes.
Taking this. Go check with your accountant today.
Yes, about Form
Run
2473.
This may not last forever. Hurry up and get this done.
Yes, the government with Obamacare and all the crap, with all the crap going on in Washington, these credits they're going to close the loophole. You got to take advantage of. We could be any day now. They're negotiating the bill right now about the fiscal cliff. You got to hurry up and go check. There's your scarcity. But yeah, go find out because then they're pre-qualifying themselves already. Because in the next video, you could add something like, if it's over 100,000, call me right now. There's special availability. If it's $2,000, well, you can wait on that. I mean, because now they went and did the homework to find out if they've got the problem, so that's part of your fact find anyway.
Yeah.
Now they're already ready for you. Something like that. Does that give you an example?
Absolutely.
Perfect. Okay. So, I mean, if he's doing teachers in 403Bs, it could be, I mean, it depends on what you want him to find out. I mean, it could be, go look and see if you're invested in these funds. Are you in an asset allocation fund? A 60-40 blend, some mix. Well, that's only for people who don't have financial advisors who can be, but you shouldn't have one of those because they charge you twice because it's a fund of funds, and we build customized portfolios. So if you have one of these, you really need us tomorrow.
So it's not just about giving them something, it's about showing them that they don't have something.
Yes, exactly. You're giving them something, you're showing them they don't have something, you're creating pain and pleasure at the same time. It's, oh crap, he's excited now, he's got $100,000 in R&D he might be able to get a tax credit on, and he's in pain because he's like, holy crap, how many years have I been missing out on this? And where has Joe been all my life? Or it could be, if you don't, I mean, it could be about tier system and your credits, and it could be about how much money you've got saved for retirement, how much you're really going to need, or it could be about teachers are terrified of the healthcare costs in retirement because the #1 biggest unexpected expense. You know, do you even understand what's going to be in what's covered in your contract when you retire and how much you're going to owe for healthcare? No, I don't. Holy shit, how much am I going to owe? Well, we'll do it. I'll tell you. What Albany hasn't told you about your pension. Do you know how much of your Social Security is going to be taxed? I mean, I could go on forever, but you get the idea. Okay, that answered that question. That's okay. So video 3 is proof it works. This is your case studies and your testimonials, who else you've done it for. So this is a giant social proof video, a testimonial reel of these are some, don't take our word for it, these are some of our happy clients. You could be this happy too. So these are the happy dogs behaving well. And the owner's going, oh my God, sit happened. He's a different dog, I can't believe it. This is, look at Tom, this is even easier for you. You can just go highlight reel your video work. And go, look, we did this for Northtown, we did this for this, we did this for this. You don't need the guy from Northtown going, Larry Schreiber, my cousin going, I love his commercial. You could just show the thing. Because I mean, your video, I mean, it's video and your quality is unbelievable. So you could just show it. So yours is just a highlight reel. You go, you could have great results like this too. Questions on video 3? Is the easiest one.
For the testimonies,
Yes.
would that be some, like for dog training, would it show like a dog before and after?
If you could, that'd be awesome. If you can't, and you could just have the owner go, I bought this, I did it, it worked, I love it, that's good enough. But if you could do before after, here's my dog being a jerk, here's him being fabulous, that'd be amazing. That'd be like the weight loss of here I am at 300 pounds, here I am at 150. That'd be great if you could do it. I don't know if owners videotape their dogs being bad though. Well, wait, we got America's Funniest Home Video, so there have to be some bad behaving dogs.
Sugar the baby.
You could, before and after, you could make sure you start the video.
Yeah, just video your clients. We got to do a video assessment of your dog to see if we'll accept him as a client when we take him on. Show us how bad it is. You could go to YouTube and type in badly behaving dogs, and I'm sure there'd be millions. And you could say, does your dog behave like this? Would you like him to behave like this? And then show the results of your dogs, and then go, there you go.
No, that's actually a good angle. I don't think there's a lot of obedience trainers that are actually videotaping the dogs. Or, you know, we can
Sell it.
video. You could be like, you know, send me a video of your dog. Let me evaluate them.
Video audition to accept him as a. Yeah, I would totally do that.
Or do a Facebook.
And then it's a built-in YouTube video, and then it's built-in social media.
A Facebook contest.
For who's got the worst behaving dog.
Yes.
To get a free training, you do it for publicity. You go, I can fix any dog or whatever. They submit their 500 people submit videos of badly behaving dogs.
You got it.
You do one for free, and you got 499 clients. Write Bill a check.
We're going to talk anyway.
Because he's got a communication program for dogs. It's just amazing.
You're going to turn him into the dog whisperer.
Yes.
He already is the dog.
Well, I know he is, but he's got to sell.
You got to sell the brand of the dog whisperer. Yes. Okay, so that's video 3. Before and afters of websites. Here's your ugly website that we did. Here's how we fixed it. I mean, that's a no-brainer. Sales trainer, I was broke making no money, and now look, I'm a millionaire sales producer, and I love my life, and people love me, I'm happy. And nobody runs away from me at a party when I said I sold life insurance. I mean, whatever.
Can you have too many testimonials?
No, great question. You can never have too many. Now, you're not going to do a 3-hour video, but you cannot overuse testimonials. So you want as many as you can get them to watch, but I would at least do 5 or 10 minutes. There's a very famous guy. This was a story Dan told me. It's like 20 years ago. This guy in the National Speakers Association, and everybody else had DVDs and folders and demo reels and gorgeous presentation packages. When the speaker bureau would say, "Send us some information about booking you to speak." This guy was the busiest speaker for years and years and years. He didn't have any of that. He sent a shoebox wrapped up in duct tape, and it was just a shoebox of testimonial, written testimonials. He just sent a shoebox. He closed a full testimonial and closed like crazy. So you can't overuse them. No, you can't have too many. You're not going to put 3 hours up there, but if it's interesting and entertaining, they will keep watching. You don't want to do 20 testimonials of the same exact thing. You want different testimonials of different parts of what you do. So maybe one, and this is, you can't do it, but I mean, one of it might be, okay, here, so I wouldn't have 20 Dobermans who all bit the couch in a row. I'd have one Doberman who bit the couch, one pit bull who ate a kid, I'd have one guy who wouldn't sit, so different things. So it wouldn't all be the same. One salesperson who was doing good and got better, one who really sucked, one who had call reluctance, one who couldn't talk to people, one who couldn't shut up, different ones. Because they're not all going to resonate with each person that watches it. And you want to have a variety, so the person goes, oh, that's me, that'll work for me.
Sometimes people aren't that great at kind of telling the story.
Tell it for them, write it.
Yeah, okay.
Write the testimonial and then ask them to do it.
Right.
Say, listen, you could write it together. I took the liberty of putting together a few comments of things you've said to me over the years, or things I thought you might be thinking about my service. Would you mind just rewriting it in your own words or approving it? They'll just approve. They won't even rewrite it. They're too lazy. They'll say, oh no, that's good, I'll sign that. Or yeah, sure, I'll do that video. Next time, from now on, you all have smartphones and have video cameras on them, except for Tom, who would never do a smartphone video because the video quality would make him look bad. Everybody else, Tom's going to use real cameras. Everybody else, next time you're seeing, except you can't do it, but next time you're with the client, every time you're with the client, hey, would you mind shooting a quick video for me? Sure. Nice to see you. Thanks for picking up my dog. Can I shoot a quick? Thanks for doing that thing. Anytime someone says thank you, get that on video real quick. Smart video. I'm serious. You're laughing. I'm serious. Okay, so video 3, we got video 3.
One thing to that, Tim?
I'm sorry?
Can I add one thing to that I've done that you've done?
Yes.
Is put it in the contract because then they know
Yes.
to expect that that's part of it. So I just have
We have a testimonial clause in our contracts, and Gary, we both got it from the James Malinchak we went to together. There's a testimonial clause in the contract that once we fulfill X and they're happy about X, they agree to shoot a video testimonial for us. I also have a referral clause in my contract that says once we do X and you're happy, you have to give us at least 2 referrals. I've never sued anyone for breach of contract. I've never called anyone and go, hey, it says in your contract you got to give me a testimonial. Where is it? But they see it, and it's psychological commitment. And if you want the clauses, email me and I'll send them to you.
It's not so hard to ask, Ben, you feel a little better, it's just, I mean, I don't have a problem asking, I'm sure you don't either, but,
Right.
you know,
There
for
was
those
some
that
legal
does get a
issues
little
there.
apprehensive.
So just because I'm a contrarian, and Seth and I know this.
Yes.
I would never put that in my freaking contract, to be honest with you.
Yes.
But that's just my style. And
Right.
what I'd have you do though, is when this guy says thank you, rather than, I'd have, would you have a major objection, saying that on a video? It's gentler. And there's nothing, I'm not saying Seth is wrong, I'm just telling you there's another way.
Yeah, you don't have to do it my way. We just brought it up, so I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. That's video 3. Video 4 is a bring it all home, sell it to them video. So video 4 is recapping quick. Here's who I am. Here's what I got. Here's what your problem is. Here's who else we've solved it for. You're not going to repeat all the testimonials. And then here's how I'm solving it. So here's the offer. So recap of the first 3 real quick, literally a minute or 2, and then sell them the solution. Whatever the solution may be. So you may be selling a consultation in their office. You may be selling you may be selling an audit, an assessment, a needs analysis, a 1-hour sales call where we're going to go over, critique what you're going to give me a recording on and critique your performance. It may be a website SEO analysis, show you why you don't rank anywhere. It may be whatever it is. Or it could be selling a physical product, selling a collar, or a book, or a DVD, or a tape, or whatever you're selling. So this is again, recap the first 3 in the first 2 minutes, and then it's sell them what you've got, whatever your next step is. It could be to buy the product, they just buy, it's simpler. You may not need a 4-step video sales funnel for an ebook, but for a collar maybe, that they've never heard about, I don't know. Or a dog training program at $200 an hour, you need a funnel. For a 50-gram video, maybe I want a funnel. So then so whatever the next step is, it could be a purchase or it could be a consultation or whatever it is. But video 4 is the one where you sell it. And then you need the button at the bottom or whatever it is, fill out this form to schedule it or click add to cart and buy.
What if you really even want to qualify them more and you can have them do an online assessment?
Yeah, so the video 4 sells the needs, sells the assessment. So video 4 sells, go take this assessment so that we can see if you qualify for our blankety blank. How much you're going to get, whether you have R&D credits or whatever the thing is, or how much we can save you. We don't want to work with just anybody. We only work with
time's too valuable.
Right, we can't nickel and dime on $300 in savings. We need to make sure that you blah, 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 blah. Yes. So yeah, video 4 could fill out a questionnaire, go take an online survey, go take a test, whatever it is. Okay, so those are your 4, so those are the 4. Technically, 2, 3, 4, yep. Okay, so this is Hillary's, although she gave me a new one, so I'm gonna read it, some of it, apparently. Hillary, this is Hillary's video 2. You know what? Okay. So this is her, you've already opted in. This is the 1 through 9 video. The kitchen sink video. Okay, so here's what Hillary says. And Hillary is also selling coaching, marketing to dentists. Dentist is apparently a popular niche in Australia. Hillary is in Australia. Okay. Good day, mate. All right, I'm not going to do a Australian accent. Sorry, Hillary. Hillary Poden here again. Thanks for joining me. Firstly, I just want to say I really appreciate you watching my first video and giving me... Oh, this is her opt-in video. Oh, let's do her opt-in video. I have it up. Okay. Hello, thanks for coming to this website. You're probably here because you either received my postcard or seen my ad, and so I take it you can relate to feeling like a prisoner to your dental practice. You are not alone. Okay. In a recent survey of over 1,300 dentists, these were the 3 most common problems identified. Dentists were doing quite well, but really wanted to be able to take the practice to the next level. Another one was they felt they were not making the kind of income they deserved. And probably the biggest concern was they felt their lifestyle was getting out of control. So if you can identify with any one of these very common problems, you come to the right place. Okay, so she needs to retweak. I think she is. She retweaked video 2. She hasn't retweaked video 1. So she's got to follow the, are you sick of tired of quick format, because it's a little bit too long. So we're doing, so in this case, I would skip all of this, And use the 3 bullets as you're sick of, tired of, fed up with. Are you sick of not making the kind of income you think you deserve as a dentist? Are you tired of not being able to take your practice to the next level because you don't have enough quality patients who aren't worried about the cost?
Tired of not having the same quality of highest.
Right. Sick of, tired of it. Are you fed up with, are you like 1,300 other dentists we recently surveyed, fed up with your lifestyle getting out of control and busy working too many hours for too little money with too little time off? Hi, I'm Hillary, and I help dentists like yourself grow your business 25 to 30% a year. You're an expert in looking after people's teeth, but not a marketing expert, or you don't have the time. Okay, so I'd skip that. So sick of, tired of, fed up. Hi, I'm Hillary. If you'll put your name and email in the box, I'll send you a video that shows you how to grow your business 25% this year. Done.
She didn't give.
She didn't do the who I am and why you should listen to me part. Right. And so I read it. Okay, so there you go. Go to Notepad to see next video. Okay. All right. So then her opt-in, her video 2, her long. This is an example of a longer one, and she got this to me today, so I didn't have time to put it up there. So I'm not going to read every word of it. Okay. So what are the most common challenges of being a dentist in Australia today? That's the number 2. What are the most common challenges? I've talked to many local dentists. I found the concerns here to be the competitiveness of the sector, and following on from that, the decision of whether or not to become a preferred. Okay, so Hillary's a little bit long-winded and talks a little too much. No offense, Hillary. There's too much information. You got to make it shorter, sweeter, bullet points, because again, you're trying to keep their attention. So I would cut to you. She's got some stuff that's really good here. At dental school, they told you all you had to do is study hard, become a great dentist, and the patient would come to you. True. That's what they were told. The reality is most patients don't even know what a good dentist like you can do for them. So how can you find more quality patients who appreciate what you do and not quibble about long-term payment plans? That's pretty decent. It's a start. I'm not a dentist, but I have friends who are, so I have some understanding of your challenges. I would reword that. She's not a dentist. She's not going to lie. You don't want her. She can't be a dentist. But I'm a dental marketing expert. Would be better. She's got an interesting disqualification. Here's something she says. This is interesting. Marketing a dental practice is no different than marketing any other professional service. If you are tempted to say my dental practice is different, then I'll ask you to stop wasting your time watching this, stop this video right now, unsubscribe from my emails, and carry on as you've been doing because I won't be able to help you. So that's an interesting disqualification. She doesn't want the guy who goes, my dental practice is different. I'm not sure I'd phrase it that way, but I like that she's disqualifying. Then she's doing, if you're still with me, I'll tell you a bit more about myself. So then she talks about how she...
What might you recommend for the language?
I'm sorry?
What might you recommend for the language you didn't necessarily like the way she
For the
said?
disqualification?
Yeah.
I don't know if I wouldn't do the marketing of dental practice is no different than marketing any other service because they want to think they're different.
Correct.
So you're fighting against something already in their head and you want them on your side. So you want something, if you're...
Maybe just switch it around. You're not like marketing it.
Right. You want to stroke their ego.
Since the bonds are.
Since as a dentist, you're an expert. You need a marketing you need someone who's just as much an expert as you are in marketing your practice, as you are in helping your patients' teeth.
But if you don't think so.
If you don't think so, right, you could do if you don't think so, or I think I might do it later. I think there's a part where it would fit in later better.
Bring them in first and then disqualify.
So,
Okay.
yes. You got to get them interested enough to reject them.
Right.
If you reject them before they're even interested, you're going to lose a lot more people.
If you're happy with your income and your lifestyle,
Yes.
then
Yes. If you're happy with
Turn
your
it off.
dental practice, if you don't mind the hours that you work and you think you make enough money, then don't bother.
right.
Then don't bother watching the rest of this video because in it, I'm going to show you how to blank. There you go. Okay, so I'm going to give you her example of old world, new world because it'll apply and you'll see how she used it. And again, she's selling marketing, so you've got to translate it in your head. Old world marketing is what is called interruption marketing, where companies interrupt the prospective customer with ads on TV, radio, and other mass media and blast them with a message that they hope is compelling enough that the consumer remembers their brand the next time they need their service. Show useless examples of brand advertising by dentists, okay? She's going to show some Yellow Pages ads. This mass media advertising costs huge amounts of money, is not trackable, and not aimed at any specific market. Generally, it is totally beyond the budget of dental practices like yours, and anyway, it doesn't work as well now as it once did. People now can skip through ads. Remember, this is Australia, so she says watch the footy on Foxtel, or just stream movies through their Apple TV. New world marketing is identifying your ideal target market, and then once you've identified that target market, communicating just with them in a much more personal way. The targeted personal message resonates with your prospects, so they respond better. This new world marketing costs much less. Because it is automated using technology, it is completely trackable and measurable. Okay, so that's a decent old world, new world. So you're doing this. Here's examples of dentists doing old world marketing. Here's an example of new world marketing and dentists doing it. You can join me in the new world.
Couldn't you just say that like on the old world as opposed to describing everything, because they don't care. Old world, you don't get trackable, you don't get that. New world, oh, you do.
She can do it visual just by saying that while holding up a Yellow Page ad. Go on. Here's a sample dentist ad from a Yellow Page ad. Do you have any idea how many patients?
Just to make it succinct, but get to the point of what's motivating.
She's a little verbose. Yes. Some of the most common mistakes dentists make when trying to grow their practices are throwing stuff out there and some of it sticks, like free branded toothbrushes, random ads in local newspapers. Yes, this may bring some results, but if the marketing is not being tracked and measured properly, you don't know what worked and what didn't. Another very common mistake is not aiming at the right target market. So the first thing you should be doing right away to get you started on the right track, take some time and think about, here's her homework assignment, here's the first thing. She told them, take some time to think about and write down what services you want to be providing more of. Do you want to do more teeth whitening, more implants, more veneers? Be really specific. Then write down who you want to provide these services for. This is your target market. Then, once you have this analyzed, you need to find more people just like that. Next thing you should do is look out for an email from me, because I'm sending you another video. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So that's Hillary's. I'm going to spend more time on Gary's, because he's in the room and he did. I have your video 2. You didn't, did you send me your opt-in video today? Did you repost that on Facebook? I have video 2.
It still should be up there. You never found it the first time, did you?
I never found it the first time.
I have it right here.
Oh, perfect.
If you can give me a minute. I mean, it's kind of right here.
Kind of right here. Well, wait, I got it. Never mind. Okay, so this is Gary's opt-in video. Hello, Gary Okino here, showing you how to shoot lower tournament scores guaranteed so you can have consistency, more fun, and get a scholarship. So he's talking to the girl. She's the one who's getting the scholarship.
Yeah.
As opposed to the parent.
In this case, yeah.
Okay. Are you tired of inconsistency? Frustrated by working at your game with little results, or shooting higher tournament scores than you should? That's his sick of tired of. I understand how you feel. That is why I spent the last 7 years designing, refining, and perfecting a program that gives you consistency and lower scores in your events. The program is called Girls Golf for Free. And as the name suggests, it is designed to get you lower scores and a scholarship. That is, if you want one. I am so confident I can show you how to lower your tournament scores that I 100% guarantee your results. Your answer to lower scores is right here. Simply enter your name, email, and cell phone number so I can show you exactly how to shoot lower tournament scores immediately. That's Gary's opt-in video. What do we think? Before I start.
My question is that who's driving the sale of this? Is it the parent or is it the kid?
Well, is our girl going to her mom and saying, "Mommy, buy me this"? Or is mom out there looking to try and think of, or is dad, frustrated golfer, going, "I want Janie to get a scholarship, I'm out there searching for her"?
See, this is after they've answered the Facebook ad, so we're still on Facebook here.
Okay, so
This is different than some of the others.
So Janie, the girl, has clicked on a Facebook ad because it showed up, teasing her about this.
Gotcha.
So she's watching this opt-in video in a video squeeze page app inside of Facebook. So she's on Facebook watching this video in Facebook. So this is it, Janie. So our 17-year-old Jane is watching this. And obviously we want her to opt in, but our ultimate goal is to get her to go to mommy and buy it. Get mom to buy it, right? Mom or dad.
Right, but that's where we judge.
Right.
Well, the one thing I have, and I might just be reading too much into this, you're going, asking for somebody who's underage, you know, like
Yes.
you always see on TV, they say, need your parents' permission.
Yes.
Or, I wonder if you guys
We
think
might want
that.
to, yeah, that's it. We might want to put in a disclaimer somewhere. That's not good. Get your parents' permission to opt to fill out the form. That's not a bad idea.
Actually, it might be a good idea.
Yes, might be a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, it would be, now it needs parents' involvement.
Yeah, right on break, because now they, okay, first of all, how many of them are actually going to ask? Probably not too many. But the ones that do will say, Mom, I want to check this golf thing out. And she goes, oh, yeah, let's look at that.
Well, especially
Yeah.
since it's girls.
Yes. And he's a guy.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, I like
It
that.
better be a double opt-in.
Yes. It is. They have to text back agree in order to get it.
Send it over and go straight.
Give me your address. Where do you live? Okay.
Send me your photo.
What are you selling this for?
And a naked video audition.
This is golfing girls gone wild.
Show me your club. Okay.
That will be.
All right. So anyway, let's talk. Whoa. Let's talk about our copy. Okay. Okay. The program is called Girls Golf for Free. That doesn't, to me, suggest a scholarship. Girls Golf for Free suggests I'm going to get a free round of golf.
Or a free lesson.
Or a free lesson, or, right. So I might change the name to, you need a benefit-driven name. So something like, join my Get a Golfing Scholarship program.com or whatever it is. But I would do a benefit-driven name,
That sounds.
how to get a golf scholarship program. Okay, all right. So before you're, okay, so are you sick of inconsistency, frustrated? So that's a little wordy.
Yeah.
I don't know why to say that is if you want one.
Right. Let's assume that they want a golf scholarship.
It was supposed to be for humor, kind of, but
Okay, let's assume that they want it.
let's not consider it funny.
Right. Because if it doesn't play, then they don't get it. Okay. So what's the benefit is we're going to get you to shoot low scores, consistency, in tournament events so that you can win a golf scholarship. So, what's the, are you sick of, are you tired of? So is that their problem, is that they're good but they choke in a tournament, or is the problem that they're working on their game and taking lessons and not getting results?
Both.
Both.
But I would think you're going to lead with the frustrating rather than tired. It's when people get ticked off.
Right.
What? I didn't think of it, I just kind of did it. Thanks.
Right. Are you sick of working on your game, spending hours and hours practicing your golf game with little to show for it? Are you tired of shooting higher tournament scores than you know you should be? Are you fed up with not being able to get? Are you fed up with just wishing, and are you fed up with not? Do you wish you had a golf scholarship to college? Do you wish you could play golf in college? Do you wish you could get a golf scholarship? Hi, I'm Gary Okino. You don't need to know the whole 7 years. I would just go straight to, my name is Gary Okino. I can solve your problem. Well, I don't have to say I can solve your problem. The girls golf from, my name is Gary Okino and I help blank do blank. So there you go, that's right. I'm Gary Okino and I'm PGA professional and I can teach you how to lower your tournament scores so that you can finally get a golf scholarship.
I help girl golfers succeed.
I have pro golf. I help junior girl golfers shoot lower tournament scores guaranteed so they can get a golf scholarship. Enter your name, email, and cell phone number, and I'll show you exactly how to shoot lower. I'll show you how to blank, blank,
Guaranteed.
blank. Yes.
So the guarantee is going to be that you're just helping her to lower her golf score, not necessarily
The scholarship.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
How much will you help her? I mean, can you quantify how much you're going to help her with golf?
Yeah, he's got a average handicap reduction. He can tell, quote, yes. Yeah. Yes, he has
You
data.
know what would be good in this, and I mean, we may have mentioned this before, but what does it take to get a scholarship? Most parents, I'm sure, they have no clue.
Right.
You know, well, she's good enough, and she wins the tournament. Well, no, did you realize that, and I don't know, I'm just picking numbers, but
Yeah.
did you realize that, 70% of the kids who get scholarships have handicaps of 5 and below,
Yeah.
or 9 and below? And it's, oh my gosh, I just gotta get, if I get to a 9, I got a chance of getting a scholarship or something like that.
What about-
Now it gives them a target, they go, whoa, you can help me get there, now it puts some reality, it puts some concreteness to what is somewhat subjective.
Yes.
What about marketing the daughter to schools, creating whole campaigns for them?
There's a joint venture there because you're thinking like an entrepreneur between a golfer, a golf coach, and a marketing firm, as opposed to just thinking like a business owner, golf coach. We'll have to cut Joe in on that deal.
Right.
Was that like this,
Doing, it's the rest of it.